Hi guys, Archie Luxury channel, Paul Pluta Prestige, Carpet Beetles are us. Hey guys, it's Archie and we are live on the Paul Pluta channel. What's going on, big boy? What is going on?
Well, I've just just trying to concentrate on work, making some money, and to be honest, my enthusiasm for watches has diminished a little bit.
Have you had carpet beetles eat your brain out?
No.
Clive, we live for watches. That's all we care about is horological. We are searching for horological balance and perfection. We want the perfect collection. We want the perfect, well-balanced collection of luxury, usability. We want it all, Clivers. And what's the problem? Haven't you been drinking the Kool-Aid I've been sending you?
Well, yeah, well, kind of, sort of. I mean, like I said, I mean, I've already got a few watches, to be honest, and it's, you know, it's a lot of work and it's a lot of money into it, so.
Keep going. So what would you want to divest? You want to take up another hobby like sex? What exactly did you want to do?
Oh, shit, no, women are that's a real expensive hobby. God damn, fuck that.
You got to realize
maybe slowing down. I mean, you know, at what point is enough enough? There is a possibility of one Grail piece coming up this weekend.
That's the Omega Speedmaster 321, the proper moon watch.
Right.
Now,
and you know, I've already got a Mark. I've got a Mark II. I've got a Mark II. And I've got a Mark 4.5.
You got a Mark II. So just back the truck. You got a Mark II?
Yeah.
You paid high. You paid high for it. You paid high for it. That's right. You paid high. I didn't. It was 1,800. I remember.
2,000 serviced? Not really. No.
Okay. Now I want to ask you this, Clivers.
But the 321, the Speedmaster 321, will give me a rare opportunity.
Yes. Now, Clivers, I wanted to say to you, I've had some beautiful gifts have come my way because I have some really good fans who care for me, Clivers. I've had.
Wait, are you signing those for the Warden already? You've watched the Shawshank Redemption, haven't you?
That's right.
Nice. I'm sure the Warden will like those. No, don't smudge him. He'll get mad.
These are my beautiful shoes. I could never afford Lloyd's. Those are expensive shoes. These are what lawyers would wear. So nice. I've got a beautiful pair of shoes. And
I've got Alan Edmond.
This the guy who gave me these. Alan Edmonds are very good shoes. The guy who gifted these, a couple of brothers, they want to remain anonymous because it's not a true gift if there's ego involved. I just want to say I love my shoes. They're beautiful.
No,
shoes.
That said, however, will you accept other gifts from other viewers of the channel, even if they want you to talk about it?
Of course. Hey, what's the point of giving a gift if you don't get any street cred for it?
Right.
I gotta tell you, Cliveys, that was an amazing gift there. I had Scotty. Scotty took me out yesterday. He fed me, which is no small feat. And then he gave me this.
Nice.
Which is an 18-year-old Scotch whiskey. Absolutely beautiful.
Nice. Speaking of which, have we got any super chats for you to start drinking that yet?
Good question. I've also, Cliveys, I tell you this now, Cliveys, I've realized that real wealth real wealth is not measured in wristwatches or money. It's measured in friends, Clive.
Okay, Paul, what are you going to ask?
I'm just saying.
I've got kids. Whenever I get buttered up like that,
Yes.
there's something coming.
No, there's
what
nothing. I've just realized. I have just realized. Really good friends. I've got the sucker horn. He would take a bullet for me. I've got the Cliveys, the Clivers. I've got Clivers who's always keeping an eye out for me. He's you're sending me food parcels if necessary down the track. He's always. I've got some very good contacts there. We got so many people. Tanzillan. We've got
Robert Padilla.
Yes.
He actually, he actually sent me a nice little thing for Buffalo Wild Wings. A nice little gift certificate. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Thanks.
I love buffalo wings. By the way, buffalo wings are because it's a fictional creature, there is no calories in them. Did you know that, Clivers?
No, we have buffalo in Oklahoma. I've seen them.
But buffalo wings, right? Because they're mythical. There is no calories eating buffalo wings. A girl at Hooters told me that. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, a girl at Hooters, and they would know. They would know. So I did want to say to you, Clivers, I've noticed the numbers are down. Could you possibly, I'm using IE. You know, that's one of the worst browsers. It doesn't work in a Google world. You understand this? And the only reason I'm not using Google is that it locked up on me and I can't get it to work again. Try
reinstalling it.
I did. I deleted it, shut the computer down, started the computer up, and reinstall it. But when I click on the icon, it doesn't start. It doesn't act. Something's wrong. I think I got to completely wipe my OS and then put it on. Does that make sense?
Vaguely. I've been Mac for almost 20 years, so I kind of halfway remember having to reinstall the operating system for Windows. But I haven't had to do it in so long. It's almost.
Yeah, so you wouldn't understand. If you're a Mac person, you wouldn't understand. I got to be honest with you. So everything's very, very tough. It's hard, Clivers. Now, what the hell were you saying to me about? What the hell do you mean you don't really want to have watches? What the fuck? What were you?
My emphasis is decreasing a little bit. I'm not saying I'm gonna, but I mean, oh, by the way, give us a fist watch check. Since we're talking about watches.
Fist watch check. Yes, sir. Just hang on. I'm just trying to log into my... fuck. You know, the worst thing is with IE, it doesn't... My passwords don't seem to work for some accounts. I don't know why. I think something's... IE is so buggy. Okay, wristwatch check. Wristwatch check. I am wearing Clivers. I am wearing the Breitling on the $20 rubber strap. The $20 rubber strap. That was so easy to fit, by the way. That was so easy to take the bracelet off and fit that. You know that? Anyone could do it. You saw the video, didn't you?
Yes. Yes. That's a nice little strap for the money. Now, in case you're wondering, and you're not, but I'm going to point it out anyway.
What is that?
That is a Movado from 1954.
I like the pointed indices, don't you?
I like the pointed indices. I also like the hands of it. And also, Mark Thatcher, $5 Australian. Any recommendations for vintage dress watches? Best of luck on the 14th. Don't forget the Bjelke Peterson defenses.
Bjelke Peterson defenses. Thank you.
Is that when you clasp your anus shut?
No, but no.
Is that when you clench up? So is that when you clench up so they can't? Your cellmate can't.
No. Bjelke Peterson was our premier of our state for 19 years, and he kind of left in a bad way.
Okay.
He was a
Well,
very much a Law and Order premier who the police weren't so straight. Let's just put it that way.
So, by the way, I actually have a good question.
Yes.
If you get convicted of a minor offense in Australia, do they ship you back to England?
Well, the only thing is, I am an Australian citizen. I got dual citizenship. I got a British and Australian. So I can't be
totally
deported because this is where I was born. I can't be thrown out of here.
Okay.
Even though my grandfather did lie on his application.
You think that's a good thing to be talking about before? Well, all right.
He's deceased.
Never mind.
He's deceased. He's deceased. He's deceased. So it wouldn't matter now, would it?
Also.
No, what he lied on his application was that he was not a soldier. He was a Russian soldier. He was captured by the Nazis. And the reason he lied was because all Russian soldiers were being sent back. They weren't allowed to go to a different country. They were sent back to Stalinist Russia, where they were shot for deserting. Do you understand? For surrendering.
For surrendering, yes.
And in my grandfather's case, he had a fucking single bolt action rifle and a horse, and the Germans just surrounded them with Panzer tanks. Okay, so what do you fucking do when you're surrounded?
So he had a gun and a girlfriend, and he still surrendered. In the
so what would you do? What would you do?
So he was captured by the Germans. Was he subjected to like experiments?
No, he was sent to a salt mine. He got off relatively easy. Salt mine and forced labor on a farm. He got off very easy.
You sure he wasn't sent to a concentration camp under Dr. Mengele, who may have done some experiments?
If he was, no, he wasn't, because those people didn't make it. God rest their souls. Those people didn't make it. If you were interned like that, no, you would have been
actually
very sad.
A lot of them did make it because they testified about it in front of the Nuremberg war crimes tribunals, and they also have talked about it in documentaries since then.
But a lot were killed.
Anyway.
Anyhow, look, let's get on to positive subjects. Let's talk about positive things.
By the way, as for this style of Movado,
yes.
You know who it has a lot of DNA, shares a lot of DNA with, watches from the same era?
Who's that? Zena?
Patek Philippe.
Is that right?
Patek Philippe.
Yeah,
Philippe. Actually, yeah, that's why the vintage ones are so cool, because they're Patek-y. Okay, vintage dress watches. Mark, really, there's so much out there in vintage.
Hey, is that Mark Thatcher? Is he related to Margaret Thatcher by any way? I just want to ask that. Is he related?
I would say no, but we don't know.
No, but the thing is with the Thatchers, Margaret Thatcher's son is Mark. She had a son called Mark. I quite like the Iron Lady.
Died of Alzheimer's. Now, but like I said, and
it was Baroness Thatcher. Baroness Thatcher.
Well, how many times did she bear her ass? Okay, wait. Okay, Ving Tenier, Cardinal Ving, respect us.
Respect her. I missed you. I missed you. Ving Tenier, I've missed you, man. I missed you more. I've really missed you.
Anyway, hi, Archie. Your tribute to Murray was touching. Rest in peace.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. No, he was, I known this guy. I don't have many friends. Okay, guys. I don't have many friends. I would say I got less than 5 friends I've known for like 25 years. Not many. People seem to leave me. They desert me, Clive. I'll be honest with you. People seem to desert me.
Huh.
I don't know why.
You want to talk about that now, or you want to save that for another live stream? You want to save that for another day when we have more time?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay.
Ha.
Patina.
So Clivers, I got to tell you the truth
Oh,
there.
okay. Well, let's go back to the super chat question.
Oh fuck, Clivers!
Really?
I fucked my bracelet up. I was playing with my bracelet and I fucked it up. It's not opening now. Oh, got it. It was just caught. Sorry. You were. Don't play with things. If you fiddle with things, you fuck them up. Okay.
Any recommendations for vintage dress watches? Really, I mean, the thing is, I think with vintage, it kind of depends on how big you are. A lot of vintage dress watches can be small. You really can't go wrong with a Datejust or a Constellation. There's so much out there. Find what you like.
Look, the ultimate dress watch, Mark, and a tribute to one of your previous kings who had a thing for American divorcees. Get the Reverso. The ultimate dress watch is the Reverso. The watch snob has said the greatest dress watch in our current times is the Reverso. Now, I'll be honest with you. I think he's wrong.
Whoa. Let me interrupt this for an important super chat. When then you go back to it.
Yes.
Vintignier, $10 Canadian. We love you, Arch. I won't desert you. Have a drink on me.
I think I will. I've had a really difficult week. Should I get some ice? Do you mind if I got ice? Because I'm going to have a...
No. You're not going to have ice. They're not going to have ice where you're going. You might as well get used to it now.
I'll just go and get some ice. You just cover... Oh, no, let's just keep talking. Keep talking. I don't need ice. Clivers, I wanted to tell you this. I reckon the ultimate dress watch, is a Reverso. You got a fucking Reverso. Actually, by the way, Clivers, I don't want to talk about my trial, but I am going to wear the Reverso, okay?
Okay.
I'm wearing the Reverso. It's stylish. It's classy. If somebody sees it and they know what it is, they just say, oh, he's a true enthusiast. They don't think he's a rich prat. He's a dickhead. They say, oh, he's a watch enthusiast. And most people wouldn't know what it is.
And yours has the steel case on the back, right?
Yes. Yes.
So that way you could use it to ward off knife blows.
Ooh, good point. Actually, I don't. I have the display back. I got the display back, Clivers.
You'll be displaying your back quickly enough. But anyway.
So Clivers, I got to tell you this. Ultimate dress watch, I reckon get a fucking Reverso, man. That is the coolest dress watch.
Vintage. The Reverso, it has vintage roots, but it's not vintage.
Vintage. I got to tell you the truth, Clivers. What the hell? I reckon your problem is you need to sell that president of yours and put the money into something you really want.
Possibly.
Can I tell you something? I've had some weird thoughts this week. I'm thinking about selling my entire collection and starting again. What do you think of that as an idea? Except for the Reverso, because it's got an engraving. Let me get that fucking drink. I got to get that fucking drink. Where's my drink? I got to get a drink. Drink.
You realize I've been telling you that now for like 3 years, right?
What's that? I need a fucking drink?
No, well, no. We all want, no one wants you sober. No, that you need to sell your entire collection and start over.
What do you reckon? Would that be cool? I reckon
I think it would. I guess
so cool. It'd be cool, wouldn't it, or not? Because it gives me a chance to regroup. You know what I mean? I could regroup.
You could regroup, but here's the thing, though. Here is where you could really be of service.
I'm just going to clean this glass out, Clive. I'm going to clean this. This glass was one I was drinking from last night. I just got to put these cubes back in the just going to give it a clean, and then I'll put the scotch in. I don't want to waste any scotch. That's expensive shit. Clivers, I tell you this now. If I sold everything off,
you could start over again, but you could actually look at beginning and mid-tier brands with the eye of someone coming from finer watches. You could actually find the wheat in the chaff.
I see, Clivers.
Because when you think about it, you've got the perfect perspective. Oh, wait. Oh, Mark Goldberg,
What's Mark? Oh, Mark's saying. I invited him on. I love Marky.
Oh, I did too. And he said,
I love gay men.
You will be shortly, yes. Or they will. Anyway, turns out I have dinner with friends tonight leaving soon. Yeah, Mark Goldberg is my big gay Jewish mama. He's like a mother to me, except he's loving.
I love him. I love him.
He's like a mother to me, except he's loving and supportive.
Ooh,
otherwise, he's just like a mother to me.
Yes, yes. We got some issues. Clive, I want to tell you this. I got to be honest with you, Clive. I've had a very hard week. Now, Clivers, I got to tell you this. What do you think of the idea if I started again? Would you get a Lang A1? Would you get a paddock? What would you get? What would you get, man?
Start from the bottom.
Cheers, Tanzil. Thank you. You're a real friend.
That was
real
friend. No, that was Vintigny.
Oh, sorry. Vintigny, I love you. I love you. I love you forever.
Actually, hold on.
I'm going to make a video today on carpet beetles, by the way. You know what?
Right.
They've eaten all under my bed out. It's disgusting.
Well, at least something's getting eaten out in your bed.
Boom, boom.
All right. And
are you really that unhappy with watches? Why? Why? I tell you what you should do.
I should get a Speedmaster 321, and here's why. You know why?
Because it's a fucking cool watch. That watch is the coolest fucking... That's the proper Omega Speedmaster, man, on the fucking moon. It's not this fucking celebratory garbage that I've got.
A homage. A homage watch.
A nod to history. A nod to history. Did you like my videos this week on Is 33 mils too small? Did you like my video on that?
Well, yeah, I did. 30. I still think you're wrong. I think 36, depending on the watch and the contrast and everything else, I don't think 36 is necessarily too small.
Actually, I must tell you, I think you're right, because it gives me a perfect chance to make I got it wrong videos. I am so sorry. I got it wrong.
Right. Because like I said, and we talked about the world time. Your world time is 37, but the actual watch part is like 33. So the actual part that tells time is much smaller than 36.
Oh, I don't understand. It's 37. The watch is 37, Clive.
Yes, but okay.
I understand. I understand the logic, Clive.
The watch part is the part in the middle. All right.
You could say that about a lot of watches, but like a Lang A1, the watch part is only small too.
Exactly.
Clivers, what the hell what's with this depression you're having there? What do you mean? Watches are supposed to give you fulfillment. They're supposed to be the meaning of life. It's time to order the pine box. You got boxes. I tell you this, when you go into the parlor, this is the funeral parlor, you got two choices. Burgundy or piano black. What do you want?
Cremation.
No, but you still got to pick a box.
Burgundy? No, you don't. No, you don't. Cremation, you get a cardboard box. What's the purpose in renting a perfectly good wooden or metal coffin to cremate you? Or in your case, it'd be more flame broiled, but you know, you get the point.
I got to tell you this, Cliveys. I got to tell you this in all honesty. You know, I got to tell you, you know, I love you, Clive. I just want to make this declaration of love to you. You are a good friend there.
I'm sorry, we're not doing conjugal visits. I'm telling you just flat out right now. Yes. New.
$10, Ronnie Paul, super chat, Cliveys.
I see it. I see it. Archie, thanks on advice last weekend. I passed. Oh yeah, he was on Fist. Mm-hmm. He passed on the full payment deposit for the Rolex.
Oh, they can get fucked. They can get fucked.
No, wait. Now here's the thing. He ended up getting a call from another AD yesterday. So he got the Sea Dweller, 13,000 Canadian MSRP, no discount. Happy as hell though.
I fucking hell! You didn't pay a premium? What the hell? Canada? That's what happens when you have a left-wing pussy prime minister. These watches come out.
Well, no, actually,
left-wing pussy. What was he? A geography teacher or an arts teacher? I like the way he dressed up in his sari for India. What a fucking suck-ass sons of bitch!
Okay, you know what the difference is between ignorance and apathy?
What's that?
I don't know and I don't care.
Clive, did you see the video I made yesterday? Well, I was walking around Brisbane.
Which one was that? There was actually quite a few.
No, this is where I was walking around Brisbane, and I showed you Big Brother. They had the camera,
yes,
the camera
yes,
car.
the car.
What did you think of that car with 20 cameras on the roof to find our law-abiding tax ratepayers?
Oh, that's just typical. It's just typical.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is what?
That fucking car with 50 cameras on the roof. What are you wearing? What the hell is that? Is that your reverso?
No, it's not.
Okay.
But no, it's just another, it's just Oklahoma City. They're really just going all in on parking meters. They've had coin operated ones that worked for years.
I love I love coin operated parking meters.
Getting rid of them, the old fashioned kind. Actually, Oklahoma City is where they were invented, believe it or not.
Is that right?
Also the shopping cart.
Wow.
Also the shopping cart. And Oscar Madison says Archie for Prime Minister.
Thank you. Thank you. I am considering my options.
Actually, at this point, I think Archie'd be happy to just get prime rib.
Fuck, I tell you what, Clivers, I've been really. We'll talk about it later, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Clivers, Archie, have a drink on my. Thank you so much, Ronnie Paul.
Have a drink. Yeah. No, you see, $2. And the thing is, had he not listened to your advice, he may have just paid up front on that other AD and been screwed.
Oh. By the way, I applied for some finance this week. Can I make a confession to you or not?
Go ahead. It'll just be in front of me and the 13.8 people watching.
Okay. I applied for finance this week. I've been really shit. I've been really low.
Right.
Okay. I got to tell you the truth. Okay. Okay, can I tell you the truth? No one's watching, so I'll tell you the truth.
Well, it'll be a first time for everything.
I applied for a bank. Actually, I applied for an independent finance loan. Okay.
Right.
I wanted to buy a Lang A1. Okay.
Right.
I needed it up. Okay, I had a fucked week. So
not legal defense, not legal help, but for a Lang A1.
Well, I may use it for legal help, but I just thought I could apply for the loan and keep the money there, and if the trial ends successfully.
Can I point out one? Can I point out one thing?
Yes.
Very, very, very important, man. I say this. I say this as a friend of my brother and a rancher. But when you do the videos, when you have the camera from up top, make sure that you keep looking at the camera when it's up top. Of course, we all know the reason to do that is you do it from up top so you appear to be less jolly.
You prefer less thin. You appear thinner. It's a camera trick.
Yes, but you need to make sure that you keep looking up at the camera when you do it.
Otherwise,
because when you do it down, we're all mapping your hair loss. It's just like, I'm doing that pubicide treatment. The hair's growing back. It's curly and short, but it's growing back. We're watching the videos. No, it's not. It totally is not.
Oh, okay. Pubicide. Maybe.
Yeah. So look up. Look up. Don't look down.
Okay. Now, Clive, I'm going to tell you this honestly. I applied for finance. Right. It was at. Right. They said to me 7 or 8%. Then they did my assessment and they actually said, "Sorry, Mr. Archie Board, it's 9.9%. So it's under 10. That's not a terrible rate." They approved it for 16,000 Aussie.
Okay.
Then I looked at the fees they were charging on this loan. There was a $430 insurance fee. And there was a $1,300 finance fee. So $1,700 in fees. So even though the interest rate, plus a monthly fee of $5 a month. So I rang them up and abused them. I said, what the fuck is this? This rate was supposed to be under 10%. It's supposed to be a really good finance deal. I said, you guys are raping me with the fees up front. Is that a fair call, Clive?
True. But I guess that what they figure, but it's actually considered because they're trying to get you used to it.
I told him to get fucked. Was that wrong or not?
No, it was totally within your purview to say, up yours.
So thank you for that $2 chat for a drink. $2 gets you bottled water.
What the heck is Tanzil, by the way?
I got to be honest with you, Clivers. I've had a hard time, Clivers. It's been bad. It's been bad, okay? But look, Clivers, I want to talk to you. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're a fucking moron. You are a fucking fool. You think getting out of watches is going to make you happy?
No. It's just, no, I'm not saying I'm getting out of it. It's just like you in real work. I'm just slowing down.
Look, I tell you now, okay? I've actually committed to a PAM. Okay?
That's much.
A PAM 24 submersible. I've already committed, okay? I've paid. I'm going to pay him off in the next 2 to 3 years, Clive. Just like nice. I was going to pay off that Air King, right? You know, the Air King, right. That 90-day loan.
The original, you mean the original 60-day loan? Yeah.
Yeah, which I blew out to 80 plus probably 120 in reality, but I didn't want to say that at the time.
I'd be lucky if that was that, yeah.
So now I got to tell you this, Clivers.
Oh, by the way, David Brain, thanks, man.
I got to tell you this, Clivers. I've paid down 100 plus 350. I've paid down.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the guy gave me a couple $100 because of my hard times. He's a good friend of mine. I'm getting a PAM. I want the PAM. I am going to fucking do the PAM thing. I love PAMs. Clive, I'm going to have a complete rebuttal on the program. Archie Luxury apologizes on air. I got it so wrong.
You'll probably be getting the rebuttal next week or a couple weeks.
Okay. Okay. Now, I got to tell you this, Clive. What you need to do is sell that fucking president. Have you had any bites on the president? You've listed the president or not?
Yeah, it's been on there a couple of weeks, but it takes a while. It's the flyover state, so no one in Oklahoma's got any goddamn money.
Okay, what else are you selling? What else are you selling, boy? What else are you selling?
Okay. You know the Rolex no-date sub with box and papers?
You're not selling that. You're fucking out of your mind.
Fuck no, I'm not going to sell. Fuck no, I'm not going to sell that.
Good. What are you selling? What are you selling? Enough prick teasing. What are you selling? What are you selling? By the way, in about 20 minutes, I could do with lunch. I like high fat, high calorie intake. I'll eat it on air. I'll eat it on air because I got to be honest with you. I get a lot of sustenance. I'm putting weight on, by the way, because I'm just eating for my last meal. I'm assuming, I'm assuming it could go pear-shaped, so I'm eating my last meal. Clivers, I got to tell you something, man. I got to tell you this now. There's a lot of fucking sustenance in comfort eating. I love comfort eating. I've been putting weight on, Clive. I haven't been. The weight loss program hasn't. I'm going to do weight loss. I got free gym membership. Look at this. I could be going for a while with a place where there's free membership, free food, and free. Oh, we got Gin Tinier. Hey, fuckers. Hey,
what's
how
up?
Are you? How are you, man?
No, for some reason the link doesn't work on my computer. It only works on my phone.
Oh, fuck. What a bummer. Hey, Gin Tinier, it's an honor to have you on the program. What the fuck is wrong with Clivers? He's a fucking moron. Clive is a fucking idiot. He's talking about getting out of the hobby. Please.
No, I talked about slowing down.
Now Gin Tinier, this is like we're in Amway. Clivers, shut up! It's like you're in Amway. Have you heard of Amway? Have you heard of Amway?
Me or him?
Amway, Clive. You heard of Amway?
Oh, you're talking to me now. If you were talking to
Amway, have you heard of Amway?
Yes, I have.
Now, Gin Tinier, when we get recruits who want to get out of Amway, we got to pounce on them quick because otherwise they'll quit. They'll go back to their normal life and stop buying the tools. Amway, Amway. We got to rescue him. Gin, please help me. Help me, Gin. What do we do?
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Clive. I think I don't know what's up with him. You know,
It's Amway. You got to stop him.
There is no exit.
He's going to leave the cult. He's going to leave the fucking cult. Get him out. Pull him back in. Pull him back in. He's going to leave the cult.
But come on, when you think about it, look, I might be getting
what the fuck is your problem, big boy? Watches are your life. You cannot leave. This is your whole purpose in life, is to have that well-balanced collection. That's where the meaning of life is, Clive. It is the meaning of life. I've been to the other side. You got to have the perfect, well-balanced collection. That's where we have utopia.
I prefer for my collection to be like you, completely unbalanced. Imbalanced? Unbalanced. Anyway, one of the two.
By the way, guys, I could do with another drink. $10 gets me another scotch or a beer for $15.
You know what actually will bring, if I get that 321, that will bring me complete joy, Ving.
Bullshit! That's just the start of the chronograph collection. Don't say that to me. There is no such thing as an exit watch. That's how we tell the wife. You don't even have a bitch you live with.
But you'll understand the joy that the 321 will give me.
I didn't say not to buy it. I didn't say not to buy it. Vin, what is his problem, man? What's happening there?
I don't know what his problem is. I think after he got the rare birds, something happened.
I think he's having buyer's remorse because of the redial.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
No, not at all. Oh, by the way, Ving, what do you think about the Movado?
I mean, I think it's still a shitter, but yeah, there is potential. There's potential.
Have a swig.
I do really like.
Have a swig of beer. Okay, Biz Igniter. Have a swig of beer and a shot of your whiskey.
Okay, thank you. That fucking time we had some decent fucking drinks here. I've had a fucking shit week, guys. I have had a really fucking shit week. I'm just proving that this is real beer. Some people have been saying that I'm not really drinking booze when I'm on the air. Can you believe that?
No.
I want to show you. Fuck! I spilled it on my mouse. Fuck!
Cheers, Arch.
Cheers, fuckers!
But you know, going to be really the great thing about the.
I'm thinking beef and reef pizza. What do you think, Clivers? Beef and reef or pepperoni? What do you think is cooler?
Is a prepared meat. It's high in nitrates. It can cause your arteries to harden and possibly damage your brain. So pepperoni.
Pepperoni. Thank you, Clivers. Vintigno, what the fuck is wrong with Clive? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? He's talking about quitting the hobby. Pull him back! Pull him back! He's going to quit the hobby!
I don't know what's wrong with him.
No, I'm not going to pull out.
He said he may not need any more watches. He said he may not need any more. Pull him back! Pull him back! Get him back in!
No, I didn't say I was going to pull out like a lady.
Thank you, Mark Thatcher. Careful, no drinking and driving to KFC, 0.05 limit. I know, guys. Guess what? I have actually got a driver who's going to pick up the pizzas today if someone pays for them. £20 super chat. Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. Clivers, read this one, Clivers.
Tony McLaughlin. You know, actually, I'm related to some McLaughlins. Can you identify a watch in a photo, please? I can't send you an URL. You need to Google Becoming Henry Moore. The picture is a news item in the independent newspaper. Curious what watch he is wearing. Hey, Tony, go ahead and send a link to Archie Luxury 72.
No, I'm just Googling it now. He says it can't say Becoming Henry Moore. You know who Henry Moore is? He had special statues made. You know that? He was a sculptor.
No.
Henry Moore, there's a great movie called The Object of Beauty. You know who it's got in it? It's got Milkovich. Milkovich is in that movie.
I hope you.
Milkovich is in the movie, Clivers. Milkovich. You know, Milkovich. I'm going to vomit on camera in a minute. Okay, I got to pay that $50 back. I'm going to vomit on camera. Don't worry, it's going to happen, fuckers. Milkovich. You know Milkovich?
Yeah, Mila Djokovic.
He also did IWC advertisements. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yes, he made a video saying, you're not pilots, real pilots. You see that fantastic? That's what got me into IWC, Clivers. By the name, renamed you Clivers, okay? I've renamed you. So he said the video's called, what's it called? Becoming Henry. What the fuck's the name of this video, Clive? I'm using IE for fuck.
Becoming Henry Moore. The picture is a news item in the independent newspaper. Curious as to what watch he is wearing.
In what newspaper? I need to know the source. I need to, in the Telegraph?
The Independent.
The Independent. What the fuck? The Independent. Fuck me dead.
That's the Lib Dem paper.
What?
The what paper?
It's Liberal Democrats paper.
Oh,
in the UK.
fuck. Left-wing sons of bitches, aren't they?
Aren't you love left-wing. You love left-wingers, don't you?
Shit.
Oh, I can see it. Yeah, man. Let's get the screen share. Do you want to get the screen share happening? I'll show you the picture. Do you want to see it, Clivers? Clivers, do you want to see it?
Sure.
Hang on. Here we go. This is the one. Oh, fuck me dead, Clivers. Fuck me dead. Can you see it now?
What? Yes.
Here we go. On the screen, full screen. There we go. It looks very Patek Philippe. Very, very Patek Philippe. He did some amazing sculpture work. In the movie The Object of Beauty, that's one of the all-time classic movies from 1989, I think it was. It had Milkovich in it. You know, that Milkovich actress? And it had
John,
the most...
Wait, you mean John
Milkovich. John Milkovich.
That's a dude.
He's a cool guy, don't you agree?
Yes, he is.
He's better than cool. He's that was one of my. You know what? The line in that movie, he hands in his platinum. He hands in his platinum his gold Amex to the restaurant, and it gets passed, and he goes, "There is a God." I've used that line so many times. The Object of Beauty. This is it here. This is the movie, The Object of Beauty. Fucking, that was one of the life-changing movies for me in my life, okay? That movie meant so much to me because I had a problem with credit cards. Believe you me, there is a God. And his father's a prick. His father's a prick. I got to be honest with you. My dad hasn't been so supportive of recent events, okay? I got to be completely frank with you. Now that I'm shit-faced, I'll tell you some truths. Do you want to hear some truths?
He's not really your dad.
No, he's not very supportive. I can tell you that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's a long story. He's old school. He's old. Okay. The guy's old. Okay. The Object of Beauty. I love that guy, John Malkovich. And he's got that actress, you know who Andy McDowell. You know, she is so fucking sexy. Fuck me dead. She is sexy girl. Sexy girl. I would do anything.
She's milfily delicious.
She's fucking milfy plus. So, guys, I want to tell you, Vin Tignier, what the fuck is wrong with Clive? I think he's in Amway. We got to pull him back in. What do we do, Vin?
Yeah, I mean, he's been...
By the way, guys, I wouldn't mind a pizza in about 20 minutes. In about 20 minutes, I would love a pizza. Just let me know what you'd like. I'll eat the fucker on camera. Garlic bread pizza. Oh, fuck me dead.
Come on, guys. $20 for a pizza. Archie will eat it live on air.
No, actually, I'd say a whole bucket of KFC.
We're hoping to get 50. We're hoping to get 50, Vin Tignier.
$50 for pizza.
Because I gotta make a profit. I gotta make a profit, for fuck's sake.
Anybody who...
Jesus Christ. You know how many fucking calories? That's a fucking heart attack in a box, Vin Tignier. I'm putting my life at risk, and you're fucking spruiking me cheap? Fuck me dead.
If anyone donates $25 for Archie to eat a pizza, I will personally give the other $25.
Because it's a heart attack in a box. You know how much fucking calories are in that fucking thing? Fuck me dead. Now, Vin, what the fuck is wrong with Clive, man? This guy is turning pussy. Pussy. What the hell's gone wrong with Clive, man? What are you turning into a pussy for, Clivey?
Well, no, I'm not turning. Well,
You
look.
fucking stay in the hobby. You leave, I'll kill you. You leave the hobby, I will fucking kill you, Clive. You can't leave.
Look. Well, you know, actually, I'm really, really excited about the 321 for one simple reason.
It's cheap.
No.
It's a fucking classic watch. The 321's a fucking column wheel chronograph, for fuck's sake. That is the holy grail of fucking holy grails. Fuck me dead. What's the dial like?
Beautiful.
The hands wouldn't be original, or else it'd be worth like 30,000.
We'll see. It's been sitting in a drawer for God knows how long. But here is the beautiful part about this watch. Here's how the joy that watch would give me. You know what that is?
What's that? Every
Every time you pull out your Speedmaster out, I would pull out mine and just dick slap the fuck out of you.
Hey, it's no competition, Clive. I collect modern shitters. I'm not really into watches. You got a great collection. You got a great collection.
That's the whole point of it. I mean, you know, A, you like Lady Boys. B, I have a Jarb. C, I've already got a good client. I mean, at some point, doesn't enough have to become enough?
Can I ask you something? What do you think of Scotty's new Ingenieur?
Okay. But you also said that Scotty really, I'm going to put on the 1630.
Yeah, put the fucker on.
The Rare Bird. Not the really ultra, oh my God, Rare Bird. Simply just the Rare Bird.
The very, very rare bird, you're getting the dial replaced.
Yep. But here's the thing.
When are you getting that back? When are you getting that fucker back?
You'll take it when it gets back. How
long? How many months are we talking?
Probably a couple.
I might be inside instead of outside then.
18 horns and life to go.
Tell me this. Vintigny, what the fuck's wrong with Clive? What do we do to bring him back into the hobby? He's quitting. He's leaving the hobby, Vin. Help me.
No. I didn't say I'm quitting. I didn't say I'm getting out. I'm not saying I'm selling off.
He's got buyer's remorse. Help me. Pull him back into the fold. Quick. He's leaving the hobby. We can't let him go.
Is my sound on? Can you guys actually hear half of what I'm saying? I mean, Ving, nod your head yes if you can hear me. Oh, fuck. All right, well, never mind.
Yeah.
No, it's just like, at some point.
What the hell is the problem? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you leaving the hobby? This is supposed to be your whole life fulfillment. We offer you salvation and you're fucking leaving. What the hell? Why? What did we do to you?
I didn't say I was leaving. I said I'm slowing down. I'm trying to pace myself.
You haven't even sent in. We haven't even mentioned tithing to you yet. And you're already ready to quit. What the fuck is? What are you doing? You're supposed to be tithing.
I'm already working for free. That's tithing.
Okay.
You have to get income in to tithe. So
like, you need to grow a set, man. This hobby is all encompassing. You don't quit the hobby, okay?
No, again, I tell you for the 8th time, 9th time.
You said you were satisfied. You may not need any more watches. What the fuck is that out of your mouth?
That doesn't mean leaving the hobby. That just means kind of like you in real work taking a hiatus.
Clive.
A long hiatus.
What have you had any bites on the date yet?
A couple of ones, but Craigslist is like that.
What have they been saying?
They'll say, "Hey, wait a minute, are you Clive from Archie Luxury?" I'll say, "Yeah," and then they break off all contact. Thanks, by the way.
When did you say no?
Well, I tried.
I would actually buy that date from you.
What?
I would actually buy the date from you, but the Canadian government,
Clive can deliver. He can deliver.
Fucking tear you a third asshole.
He can deliver. Clive can deliver the fucking thing. You'll deliver it, Clive, won't you?
Sure. Sure. Next time you're in Austin, I'll fly down.
How much do you want, Clive?
Like I said,
bottom price. Give it. This is for a friend. Give me the bottom price. Don't fuck this guy over, and you could get rid of this shitter.
No, it's not a shitter per se. It's 8,300. 8,300. It's got unlike.
I got that beer in the bin, fuckers. I threw the bottle into the bin.
Unlike other people on this channel, mine has extra links. Unlike, I do not take out links like other people who are nameless.
Take out links? How do I take it? That's my profit, for fuck's sake.
Not hornless, but nameless.
You work for free like a communist, do you?
Like other people who remain brainless. Sorry, nameless. Nameless. So,
fuck!
Mine also has the box. It has the actually original pamphlet that came with it. The booklet that came with it.
It doesn't. Okay, Clive, how much do you want for it? Just mention the price.
83. 83.
83? There you go, Vin. You want to pay it? Come on, send him a deposit. He'll deliver it tomorrow.
Boy, this isn't awkward at all, Vin.
Hey, Vin. 83. We've talked him down.
Anyway, think about it.
I think I'll need better than that.
Ooh, how much do you pay for it, Clivers?
I probably got more than that into it because I've assembled it in. And this thing is in literally 90% new condition.
What's the reference number on that? 18038?
No, 1803 original. It's got the original Oyster class, but it doesn't have the hidden one. It has the original one.
What kind of dial does it have? Does it have like the champagne dial?
Silver dial. Conventional silver dial.
Okay.
Let's move it for him. It'll bring him back into the hobby. If we could move this watch, it'll bring him back into the fold, and he could never leave. We'll have our grips on him.
No, I mean, like I said, I mean, at this point, there's few worlds. I mean, unless I want to go really hoterology and go AP or Patek or whatever, it's just I'm kind of good. I'm actually kind of good.
Clive.
Well, I showed you a link for Haute Horlogerie, the Zenith annual calendar chronograph. I mean, that is a fucking
that is really nice.
$4,000, brand new.
Brand new. That is.
What brand is it?
Zenith. The problem is
nobody
that
buys Zenith. It's terminal.
No, but it's a Zenith on the gray market for $4,000 for an annual calendar chronograph.
Yeah, it's amazing value. Amazing value for $4,000 for an annual calendar. Fuck me dead. You can't get a fucking Frederick Constantine annual calendar for that price.
No, and I think Zenith is head and shoulders above it too. Yeah, but it's not a possibility.
It's a real brand.
But right now,
and the El Primero movement, is
I got
respected.
My El Primero box is checked. So, now I haven't really heard from Duty Robson in the longest time. I was actually because, you were actually slagging that Zenith Elite hand wound. And I actually think that's a great looking watch.
It is a fucking gorgeous watch.
Yeah. It's a gorgeous watch, and it's a hell of
you never sell it again. It'll keep you in the fold. Fucking buy it, okay? You're going to leave the hobby.
Well, I'm actually waiting for
Here we go. We got some money in here. Clive talks about ladyboys so badly. He is the ladyboy lover, Clive. Number B, eat pizza and garlic bread. Big boy, $20. Michael Ferguson.
Nice. Thanks, Michael.
How much more do we need for a pizza?
Well,
$5, right?
I think we've
$5, and then I'll match the other. I'll match the other 25.
So, guys, $5 more. $5 more bucks to watch the
$5. That's all it takes to watch Archie Luxury devour a pizza live on air and risk his own life.
really think it's risking his own life?
I mean, come on, we have to sell this to the punters, Clive.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, if you really think he's risking his own life, I mean, nah.
I just had to send a nasty text. I had to send a nasty text to a fucking sons of bitches who want money back on something. You know how I.
Oh, what do they want money back for? What do they want money back on?
Who fucking.
Woody New Yorker, $5. Pizza time.
Woody New Yorker.
Oh, fuck me dead. Pizza time. I'm going to organize it now. Hello, how are you?
Okay, I'll give you the rest of the 25, Archie.
Robin C. Charity starts in Canada.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, Ving Tenier. Okay, that's you, obviously. Yeah, I hate to say it, when he eats though something unhealthy, there's almost something like a childish. There's a childish joyfulness to it.
That is like the highlight of my week, watching Archie eat devour the pizza.
Now I gotta tell you guys, do you think I should get a? You think I should get a pep? I love the pepperoni. Fuck it, it's a heart attack in a box.
Right.
But I've had a shitter of a week. I've had a shitter of a week, and I don't.
You know,
come on, we gave you $50.
A pepperoni is basically a sliced up hard sausage, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be accepting enough hard sausage later here, shortly on, so you might as well get used to it now. So get the pepperoni.
Eat the fucking thing. By the way, I just want to show you my beautiful watch collection here. I wanted to show you my watch collection because this is the meaning of my life. That is the meaning of life. Okay, there you go. That's it. That's it. That's what meaning of life is, fuckers. There you go. Steel stunners.
Okay. The punters want. I think the punters are requesting a beef and reef.
Unfortunately, the beef and reef is a bit more expensive. I mean, come on. I think the beef and reef is a bit more expensive. You have no idea what those.
Get a beef and reef and buy a beef and reef for your kids.
You know how expensive they are? Let me have a look how much money I got in my PayPal, because if I don't have much in there, I've got to eat the fucking... I got to eat the dom... I don't mind the Domino's. I don't mind it, but... Let me have a look. Hey, guys. I'm just getting desperate in life, you know? I got to be honest with you there. It's hard being a lower middle class, overweight, white guy. The only thing is, you know, fuck me dead. Zin, what watch did you buy this week? Tell me what you bought. I want to know what you bought.
Well, you know, I bought that pole router the other week. It still hasn't come. It's coming all the way from Singapore.
Fuck, how come it hasn't come?
Yeah.
Why? Why hasn't it come?
It's a 18 karat rose gold one, so it'll be awesome once I get it. And I also ordered a Camille Fournier strap from France.
You know the Camille Fournier, that's what Patek Philippe uses. Did you know that?
Yep. And JLC also uses Camille Fournier as well. They're the best straps.
They don't discount much. I'm really pissed off they don't discount. How do I get a discount from those cunts?
No, it's hard to get a discount on the Camille Fournier straps.
How much do you pay for them? How much does it cost? Exclusive. How much does it cost?
I bought one on eBay for about $100.
That's not
for a lizard strap, not a crocodile strap.
What's wrong with lizard? I love lizards.
No, lizard is fantastic for a vintage dress watch with a lizard strap.
Any fucking dress watch. Perfect. I got to be honest with you. What do you do? How come you're so rich? Could I ask you that? Why are you successful and I'm kind of scraping pizza from begging for pizza on YouTube? Could you please explain that?
I'm not.
Whoa. Let me answer that question with a question. Ving, how many times you've been married? Ladies and gentlemen,
that is the smartest decision I've ever made. But also,
I do want to. I want to offer an apology very soon. I want to offer an apology if you don't mind.
Lady boys. I mean, to who?
I want to apologize to Domino's. Okay, I complained about the fact that their New Yorker pizza wasn't very good value. And they refunded my money. So I just want to say, guys, peace, man, peace. I'll just be 1 minute. You guys talk. Just talk, Clivey. You cover me for a minute. I got to go and have a vomit, and I'll be back in a minute.
No. Vomit on camera.
You have to do it on air.
Vomit on camera.
I'm just going to empty the lizard. I'm going to empty the lizard, okay? Okay, emptying the lizard, okay? Okay?
Okay. Guys, whoa. Guys, if you want Archie to empty the lizard on camera, you need to super chat 150 Australian dollars for Archie to empty the lizard on stream.
Clive, I just had a very urgent message come in just quickly. Clive said he would rather wear an AC3 date watch than the new Richard Mille. Can you ask him what the AC3 watch is? Okay. There's a live stream at Watchbox, and they were talking about the Richard Mille. And basically, there's actually a lot of Archie heads, or a lot of Pontiff followers on Watchbox. I love Watchbox. That's Grobberg, isn't it? They showed this Tony the Tiger Richard Mille with orange stripes in it, and I said I would rather wear an AC3 date watch and get fisted than accept that watch. What did they say to that? Well, and Tim actually stopped and read it, and then he caught himself halfway, and he edited it. He basically, I would rather wear an AC3 date watch than accept that Richard Mille. Does Tim know who I am? Because I've tried to contact him, but he doesn't respond to my emails. Well, let me put it this way. He didn't ask who AC3 was. Okay. Because he won't respond, you know. He won't respond to me. I'll be 1 minute. I'll be 1 minute. But on the other hand, like I said, he found it humorous because he read the comment. So, and for him to find it humorous, he'd have to know who AC3 is and what an AC3 date watch is. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So, how long do you think he's going to spend in jail? I don't know. I hope not. I have no idea about Australian jail. But, you know, if they're anything like county jail in the US, I hope for his sake that it's not too long. Oh, and by the way, Stephen Miller, I have no idea where Fluffy Kitten is. I think he got booted out during the schism. I've talked to AC3 about being reinstated, but I haven't seen him since. I have seen him actually in Watchbox. Actually, Fluffy Kitten is my favorite Gasian. And by the way, you know Max Levinson. Yeah. I call him my Hebra. I love that term. I love that term. I'm claiming that term. I'm claiming ownership of it. Yeah, Max is a great kid. I like him a lot. Oh yeah, he's my little Hebra. I told him, don't end up an alcoholic like I am. Or other Watch Review journalists who shall remain anonymous, nameless, brainless, penniless, futureless. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, basically, if you don't get invited onto the Archie Luxury channel, you are doing well in life. Yeah, I've quit inviting him on because I figured, you know,
maybe in a few years, if he lives right, he'll live. He's been on the channel twice, but he has got a long life to live that down. But if I keep inviting him on, the damage might be complete. You know, you can't really get Minotaur droppings completely off your shoe. Nope.
No. And he has some cool pieces. I mean, the cushion case cricket that he has is actually really cool. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah. He actually does. He actually does. Oh, did I? You know that white dial Explorer?
Yeah.
Oyster Perpetual from the 50s with the rivet bracelet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's got that now.
Did you sell it to him?
Well, actually, you know, I hate to say it, but he's gold chronograph Swiss.
What
really
kind of
nice
movement is
shape.
in that?
It's got a Landeron movement in it, but I love that dial. That, I mean, and it's like obscenely large for the time. I mean, for the time, so I can even read it. And yeah, so I think we both walked away happy. Like I said, I got great respect for Max, and I think no matter what he chooses, he's got a great future ahead of him. You know, assuming he can get the.
You know, that actually looks a lot like the Universal Genève compacts.
And a lot of times
back then.
And back in the day,
those things have just soared in terms of price. I mean, you can't get one for less than like the 3,000 now. I mean, they are.
Now, what kind of movement did they? Well, and the funny part is, a lot of times with we were talking about this, is that vintage pieces a lot of times were mix and match, because you had some component you had one company spells to different manufacturers, like for instance, like my Hoyer from the 30s is remarkably similar to a lot of Breitlings from the same era. And you know, the Carreras, from the manual line Carreras, like 30 years later in the early 60s, basically the same people that was supplying those to Hoyer was also supplying the same dials to Rolex as well. A lot of times, often even the same movements. So it's possible, you know, how, you know, for instance, a more modern equivalent would be a General Motors car. You know, a Buick and a Chevrolet might be, in fact, the same car with just different badges on it. Different trim options. And a lot of times with vintage watches, especially chronographs, same thing applies.
Or even like the old some of the Chryslers from like the early 2000s. You know, the Crossfire is actually I think a Mercedes CLK that's been rebadged to a Chrysler badge back when they had common ownership.
What do you think of the Polar?
No, I think with the tritium dial, with those creamy loom plots, I think that is just schmicko.
Exactly. And you know, I hate to say it, but you know, Archie's newer one is not bad, but of the two, this one, period, hands down. And that's actually one of the nice things. I mean, you give up, when you go tritium, you give up loom, of course. It's long dead.
Yeah.
Kind of like Archie's career, My Libido. But on the other hand, the wonderful patina on it with tritium. Robert Padilla. Robert, much respect. Thank you so much. So yeah, am I gonna, yeah, am I getting out of the hobby? You heard me say I'm not getting out of the hobby like 12 times, right? Yeah. You literally heard me say that like 12. Yeah, but I'm not know if I'm just going to go out and grab up everything in sight like I have been. You know, yeah, at some point there has to be, at some point you just almost have to say enough. You just have to say enough. Oh, by the way,
I think you should get something, some horlogerie piece, you know, just for the sake of it.
For the sake of it, and just so basically almost get a everyone shut up now piece. It's not even a fuck off piece. It's a, okay, you can shut up piece.
Yeah, exactly. You know, get some, you know, get an annual calendar, perpetual calendar, or something like that, you know. And there's a lot of really cool options. I mean, they have some of the old Breitlings, the old Montbrions. They have like the Montbrion Olympus. They have, it's based off of 7750, but you can get a perpetual calendar chronograph for like a ridiculous price, like 6,000 or whatever, 5,000-6,000, or even a an IWC Da Vinci. I think you can get a gold one for under 10 grand, a gold perpetual calendar chronograph.
I like the crown being
a really cool piece.
Yeah. And like I said, does it kind of, to me, it kind of reminds me, it has a lot of similar styling cues as to the 1530 as well.
Absolutely. I think it was born in the same era, you know.
It was, actually. And I'm kind of wondering, I'm kind of actually thinking that it might be more of a use. I mean, I'm actually thinking that would be a nice little everyday piece as well.
No, I mean, a Zenith with that kind of, you know, Genta styling, you know, I think it's really, I think it's cool. It's very 70s, but it is wearable every day too. And you can't go wrong with Zenith. You know, vintage Zenith is some of the best value that you can get.
Actually, yeah, and I think in a lot of ways, I think in a lot of ways the 70s are coming back as well. Yeah. Automatic movement, shit. And, well, here's the funny part, because I was doing something about the So I was doing something about the 1530, and then someone said, hey, you know, that looks just like a Zenith Surf with an integrated bracelet from the same era. And I was looking around, I saw it on eBay, I'm like, yeah, what the hell? Click, click. Yeah. So I was telling, you know, actually I invited Dr. Bruce. I don't know where he is, but I was telling Dr. Bruce about it, and he was looking for one. He's like, yeah, I could only find one like it. It was a blue dial on Chrono 24 for $3,500. And then he gave me the, you know, the best respectos ever is, you suck. Don't you love hearing that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
yes, Rolex Kings in the chat says, is Archie still on the bog? One has to assume yes.
Probably, yeah. Moonraker watch, heavy leakage. Yeah, is Arch practicing a keister sharp practicing? Is Archie practicing to keister a sharpened toothbrush? A kegling, we will go, or he will go. Must be a baby boy. Archie fell asleep on the pot. Mudraker. I think he'll be crying the first night.
You know, I hope with the $50 fucking dollars. I mean,
hello
I know
boys, how are you? Sorry,
I
I had to go and organize that pizza.
Organize the pizza.
Yeah, the pizza's been paid for.
We're just saying, you know, we know that in Australia that the food ain't cheap, but we were hoping that, you know, for $50 at least you could afford to at least buy pizza for your kids or whatever.
Oh, no, you don't understand. I bought them. That's why I had to go to the... Listen to this. I'll tell you what I've done with the money. Let me tell you this. This is what I ordered. A pepperoni for me. A pepperoni... My other son, the youngest son, who's 10. Sorry, he's 11. He loves pepperoni. He got a pepperoni. The other son, who's 12, he got a garlic cheese pizza. We got a garlic bread.
They get their own pizzas at that age?
Well, no, they're not going to eat all of it. They're going to have the rest for breakfast tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
And then they get a garlic bread, which we're going to share. I'm going to have a few pieces. They'll have a few. I'll have a few. And I got 2 supercharged chopped chip cookies for each of them, $2.50 each. They got a cookie each. I normally wouldn't buy that because it's too expensive and it's frivolous. But because the money's come good, I decided to get them the jumbo choc chip cookies. That's what the rich people eat.
I'm not so sure about that, but
no, actually, rich people are skinny fuckers.
Yeah, it's because they go to the gym and they vomit up all their meals. They use a special chemical that makes them not desire high-fat food that us working-class people endure.
And you realize working class.
I'm glad that we could.
Wait, whoa! Let me get this. You realize working class means a class of people who work, right?
Yes, I make content. I'm an entertainer. I make quality YouTube content.
Oh, a bullshit artist.
I make quality YouTube content for the masses.
Have you tried selling any bullshit yesterday?
I got to tell you one thing for sure, Clive. I really want to bring you back into the hobby. Why don't you have the enthusiasm? What's happening? What's going on here? Why is it falling off? I don't understand this. You need to buy more watches. You know, I tell you what you need. You need to get rid of that fucking date. That's a waste of money.
Mm-hmm.
You need to.
Well, okay, look. I do have a plan. Oh wait, super chat.
Super chat. Thank God we're getting some super chats. Fuck me. I've been living.
FYI, Queensrel does not care about prosecuting you. They want the internal leak source. Let them know the source was anonymous and prove that fact otherwise. The way out is to name the source.
We can't really talk about my court case, but I'm not being charged with leaking. It's for revealing that I went to a star chamber. Okay. I'm not charged with leaking anything, but we can't talk about this because I'm going next week. So let's leave
because talking about it is what got you into. Okay, here we go.
What
Tony
do you
McLaughlin,
think?
$5 super chat, £5 super chat.
Yes, thank you.
What do you think of the baguette diamonds on the 5170? Too blingy? Waiting list for this is 1 year in London. Is it a future classic? A 5170 Patek with baguette diamonds.
Okay, we're talking about 5170p, which is the platinum one. Look, I tell you the honest truth there. Why don't you get, if you want a true classic, get the 5070, the 5070. I reckon that's a cooler watch. I love the 5170. I've had erotic dreams about that watch. I've considered having an industrial accident to get that watch. Man, I think any 5170 is so damn cool. It doesn't need diamonds. It is so cool. It doesn't need nothing. Okay, it doesn't need nothing. Any 5170 doesn't have to be platinum. You could get it. That's just the coolest watch on planet Earth. Jin, what do you think of the 5170? That's the manual wine Patek Philippe chronograph. It's the coolest watch on planet Earth. What do you think?
I think the 5170 is the fucking spitz.
You don't need the diamonds on it. I just get a rose gold one. Just get a fucking rose gold one. Be done with it. That doesn't need any dressing up. It is the coolest watch on planet Earth.
That is
$10 super chat
watch. Ever.
If someone said to me, Archie, any Patek in the modern store,
gentlemen, super chat. Super chat.
Sorry.
New super chat by my favorite guy, Robert Padilla. Hey Archie, should I save up for a Rolex Explorer 2 or a Tudor sub? Used market, I have mostly Omega in my collection, so either one is my first entry into the Rolex world.
100% go Rolex Explorer 2 if you can afford it. That's not to put the Tudor sub down, but man, the Rolex Explorer 2, I don't know why it's not hot. I don't know why people don't like it. It's such a cool watch.
It's getting increasingly hot.
Is he talking 42 mil? Is he talking 40 mil? That's what I want to ask. Which one is he talking about? I don't quite get it. Second hand, you can get the 42 mil for the same price as the 40. If I was buying today, I would. Let me just grab this call. We'll get this fucker on air. Let's just answer the call. Hey Mark, how are you? Hey, Marky, I'm doing a super chat. I'm doing live with Clive. No, you don't need to call anything. Just stay on the fucking line. We want to chat to you. So you've had great coverage. That's Marky. You know, Marky was the millionaire perf guy who spilled his guts on my channel.
Oh, yes. Okay, yes.
So, Marky, how are you going?
Yeah, good, man. Yeah, not too bad.
What's going on? Tell me what you're live on the channel, live with CLIVEY. What's happening, man? Where are you? Which country are you in?
New Caledonia.
You're in New Caledonia.
New Hebrides in the Old Creek.
And how's it going there?
Yeah, good. Here for 2 days and then off to Thailand next week.
Have you been banned from Qantas for the video we made?
It was rather awkward.
Did anyone say anything?
Utilise another one world carrier.
Did they say anything about it?
It was noted on my file.
How do you know this?
You ask a certain CSM, they can tell on their iPad on the flight. They have a notes on you.
And what did they say?
Yeah, it was a bit awkward, put it that way.
I made it awkward? How? We didn't say anything bad.
No. It was just awkward for me, that's all. That's all.
How's the St Kilda properties going?
Oh, yeah, that's next week's drama. We'll sort that out.
Okay, Clive, I better shoot off. We got super chats.
I'll speak to you soon.
Thanks.
Hey,
that's Clive.
No, I'm Clive.
No, that was Marky. We caused trouble for Marky because he had that video.
I'm a St.
I kind of record that.
St Kilda AFL fan.
No, he's St Kilda. He bought some investment properties there, which have done very badly.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's terrible. So, CLIVEY,
Hey, do me a favor. That might be someone calling about the watch.
what's going on with this guy, Vin? Can we pull Clive back into the hobby or what?
I don't know what's up with him. I think he's about to check out.
What the fuck do we do, man? This is what can we do neuro-linguistic programming? Man, I think you got to fucking tell him, man. Just give him compliments about his crap.
I might have to go to Oklahoma and, slap some sense into him myself.
I think it was after the redial on the rare bird that he started to get funny. After we confronted him and said, Clive, that's a redial. He started to get funny after that.
I mean, I did say that to him, and he knows that it is. And but at the price
he's getting a service dial. He's getting a service dial done now, which is going to be much more valuable.
No, I think even a service dial is better than a redial.
A bad redial.
The redial
it was shit. It was shit, Clark. It was shit.
It was not good.
We don't say that to him, but it was shit. Okay. It was.
Well, I already told him. I already said live on air.
You geniuses realize I can hear you, right?
Sorry. We didn't. I thought you were taking a call. Fucking get back to selling that shitters. Get back to selling your garbage. Man, there's no privacy on this channel. You know that?
No, I told him what I thought, and I think the service style, even the service style, will be better than the that horrible redial.
Oh fuck! It was terrible. I could see from 10 feet away it was a redial.
But the case and the bracelet, they were.
I'm a bit worried about the corrosion on the hands, but did you see that? That's not a good sign. Fluffy hands. Fluffy kitten, where the fuck are you, Fluffy? Speaking of fluffy pussies, where's she gone?
I thought he was banned.
He never was banned. He used to bring in a lot of revenue for me. So, did I just see a little Chinese girl running around your floor there?
No.
So, with CLIVEY, what the hell's the go? Why is he leaving the hobby? What's going on here?
I think
I can totally hear you guys.
Oops, sorry. Sorry. $5 super chat. Hey, guys.
Really?
I just got a horns removed.
How much will it cost to have horns removed?
It's $1,000. It's $1,000.
I will pay for the actual cost of the procedure. You'll get girls again afterwards.
I think it cost me about $1,000 to see a skin guy, but I can't really afford that at the moment. The good
$1,000
news,
super chat. Do it. If you pay to get Archie Luxury's horns removed, I will personally pay for the entire cost of Archie Luxury to go to Singapore with me, and we will go to Gaylong and we will have a great time.
No. Okay. Wait.
In business class Singapore Airlines.
oh my God. I'm just scared of the night. You understand that? You
I
understand
100% mean
this?
No, guys, look. Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ, this is life-changing. You know, that's my trademark, and
We'll
do it. We'll do business class and a weekend, a couple of days in Gaylord. You know how expensive
you guys pay for my airfare down there, and I will personally remove the horns. Personally,
they've been named. I got to chase up, guys. I just got to give me 1 minute. I got to chase up this pizza. I got lazy. I got to get this fucking pizza. Just 1 minute. I got to get this pizza.
He's going to already say he's got lady boys. Anyway, yeah, I will guillotine each one of those little assholes on live, on camera. Actually,
you should come too. If I go with Archie to Singapore, you should come too, and just to witness the hilarity.
I think. Well, actually, here's the trouble is, okay. You will drink with them, because if you drink, you don't trust people who don't drink. It's just the way it is. I, on the other hand, have the perfect excuse for not drinking. So once we'll get them good and drunk and say, oh, we'll do it the next morning, or let's forget about it. Then you will try to hold them down as best you can. I, on the other hand, who will be fully sober, will then pull out the straight edge razors and just slice them right off. Yeah.
That's the lawyer in you speaking.
Exactly. And I will give you a third.
Didn't you have fun in law school? Didn't you do bar review?
Yeah, why? No, I will only, but however, when I cut the horns off, I will only keep a third of them. Yeah, we have the bar. Well, took the bar exam. Yeah.
Well, I mean bar review, which is not the same as actual bar exam.
Oh yeah. I've been a few bars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, I don't know. Okay, now, yeah, in a lot of ways, a lot of my collection is the stuff that Archie had to flip and really regrets getting rid of. So that's almost been my view. It's like, oh, I really wish I really screwed up when I got rid of that.
Hey guys, I'm back. I wanted to ask you something. I'll tell you what I did want to ask you.
Yes.
Jin, what is your number one dream watch that you've owned?
I mean, that's tough. I mean, for vintage, I would say something like 6263 Daytona Big Red.
Fuck, you had one of those?
No. That would be my Grail watch.
Dream watch. It's Grail watch.
Fuck me dead. That's a $60,000 watch minimum.
That's what Dr. Bruce has got. Where the hell is Dr. Bruce?
He has a 6239, which is a little bit. They start a little bit lower than the 6263 Big Reds.
But it's still a dream watch. Don't you think what Dr. Bruce has got is amazing?
Oh yeah, 6239. I would. That's a fucking dream watch. I mean, that is.
What are they worth?
Right.
What are they worth? Not to embarrass the doc. What are they worth?
I think they're worth like 40 plus.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
I have a plan to help you get one of those. You want to hear it?
Sure.
Okay, step one. Get a Jarb.
Vin, what is the most expensive watch you've ever owned?
Most expensive watch I've ever owned is I don't know, that's tough. I actually had a Patek 3919.
Oh, yeah, that's a great watch. That
33 mil. It's a. I still regret selling that. It was
Archie had a good
fantastic
question.
watch.
Archie had a good question, and let me put it to you. Okay, you saw the of course you saw the video that he did where he, Scotty just got a Ingenieur.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you prefer, Scotty's Ingenieur or Archie's?
I think I would take Archie's because the blue dial. I think the blue dial is killer.
Okay.
You know what the most expensive watch I've ever owned, but I didn't really capitalize on it? Do you mean to tell you?
The red dial sub.
No.
The other red dial sub.
I had a prototype. I had a prototype Sea Dweller.
Like a real prototype or an Andy Hunter prototype?
Like a special dive who actually. No. I'm talking about a guy.
We don't mention that. We do not mention other channels.
No, we do not mention.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Bad Cardinal.
No, it actually is. It was actually a prototype which corresponds to Rolex talking about how they could improve it. Now, the only thing is they did actually change the whole case. Rolex, he sent it back into them and they changed the whole case and he tested it further. But it was a prototype Rolex with paperwork. That's the one that got away. I owned it. I owned half of it.
Hey, wait a minute. Did you ever see that follow-up to that sequel to Silence of the Lambs where Hannibal Lecter was like cutting open their heads and basically slicing off parts of their brain and frying them and feeding them to the people?
I see. No, but go on.
That one?
I had a 1016. Vintinier, I had a 1016L serial number.
Yeah. Fuck. I mean, the 1016, that is the fucking grail. That is almost the coolest vintage watch out there right now.
I also had
so fucking cool.
What is?
The 1016. I also had I owned a 1665 with original receipts and lay-by installments. Ooh, the guy had all the paperwork from day one.
Ooh.
I also had a Orange Hand Explorer 2 1655.
Mm.
I sold that for $6,000 to a Singapore dealer.
Ugh.
I had a numerous 1680s. I had a 1680 box papers, everything. I had two of them. I
ever had a 5513 or 5512?
I had multiple. That's not even worth mentioning. They were just so useless. I had an R serial number 5513, one of the last 5513s. I had a 55. I had countless 5512s. I remember I bought one for $100 once.
What?
Sorry, $200. $200 for a 5513.
Okay.
And it had a 5512 back because they used to interchange the backs.
Yeah.
But okay, but you want to know a classic boneheaded mistake you've made in the past?
What's that?
How many times have you had people on the program say, "Hey, Archie, will you accept Bitcoin?"
Yeah, let's not even talk about that.
Well, but let's keep that in mind. Let's not dwell on it.
I was offered 100 Bitcoins at one point.
Yep. How much would that be now?
I don't even know.
Okay. Well, maybe you could look into alternative. Oh, of course. Here we go. Wait, is that Tanzil?
T-Grum.
Archie Max SC is $500.
Okay, that sounds deal.
I will send $500 now if you agree to horns removal. $500 after procedure complete.
Okay, we'll do it. Again. We'll do it. Do it. I gotta fucking face the demons. I'll do it. That's it.
Will you actually do it?
Yeah, well, I should do it. I've just been scared of doctors and knives. Okay.
Do you?
I go to a dermatologist. I got private cover. Hello, Clive. What's wrong?
Yes. No, sorry, just a text. We're seeing a text from someone. I don't want to. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. What's the most expensive watch you've? I'll do it for $500. I'll do it. I should do it. I'm scared of dying. By the way, all my friends are dying. I don't know if I told you this.
What? No. You see, okay. Look, Max SC. Look, you should pay for Archie to fly over to America or to Canada, in either me or Ving Tenier, whichever country you choose.
No, I will do it. I'll do it. I'll go to a doctor. I gotta go to a skin doctor. I'll go to a skin doctor and get it. I should do this. I should do this.
Skin doctor, you pussy. Look, skin doctor, you pussy. No, you just need 3 belts of scotch and a straight razor.
I'll do it. It's $500. If someone does it, I'll do it. That's going to push me over the edge because I really need.
Now, Ving, here's what I was thinking: like the Silence of the Lambs follow-up or a sequel. Now, if we could do that, maybe one of us, whichever of us gets the long straw or the short straw and has to slice off the horns, we would then take the horns, dice them up, and fillet them.
Filet mignon. Ooh, that sounds revolting. Now, Clivers.
Feed them to you when you're extremely drunk.
Clivers, you're making me ill. You're making me very ill. I'll do it for $5. If someone says $500, I'll go and organize it. Clivers, I want to ask you, what's the most expensive watch you've ever owned?
Toughie, but boy, it would probably. I mean, right now it's a 3-way tie, I guess, between the president, the 1803, the gold nipple dial 1675, that, and I'd even say, however, I'd say once I get the surface dial on the ultra rare bird, it'd probably be that one.
I got to tell you, Clivers, I think the most expensive watch, like in modern watches I've had, is probably the World Time. The white gold, probably. Fuck me dead.
Oh, holy shit! Oh my god.
Daily limit is 500. Since I already sent money, that is his total. I will send $100 tomorrow. Horn's gone.
I will go to the doctor. What I need to do is to see a surgeon. I need to go to a doctor. No.
You just do a place in the wall where they.
No. This is going to be done properly, or else I'll die. I'm going to see a surgeon.
No, you will not die. You'll not die. You go to place. You'll go to the. Look, listen here, idiot.
I'll do it. This is the deal. I will do it.
Go to a place in the mall where they pierce ears. But one of the some Vietnamese gal will do it for $20. $480 profit, pure profit. There you go.
I've got to do what I said. I've got to have them removed. I think that's probably a good idea. I've got to do this.
Woman, look, go to the mall.
This is life-changing. This is life-changing surgery I'm going to have. I don't know what to say.
Okay, but in the words of Cyndi Lauper, money changes everything.
Shit, 1 minute. I got to get the pizza.
I don't know what.
This must be a record.
I don't know what the hell what am I going to talk about? Nothing. I think $400 super chat is a record for any wristwatch channel on YouTube. Fuck me dead. $400. And now if Archie actually gets the surgery, I might have to actually make good on that promise I made earlier. To meet in Singapore. To go meet Archie in Singapore. Okay. But you see, look, I'm trying to tell him, find the Vietnamese woman at the mall, and there's always one who'll say, yeah, no problem, I do that. Slice. $20. And that way, $480 profit. There you go.
Fuck me dead. It's 400 US, like 400 real dollars, not the fucking Canadian or Australian dollars.
Hey guys, guess what's come in?
Heart
attack in a box. So now I've got to be honest with you. Someone's made that donation. We've got to do it properly. This is no bullshit. They're not mucking around.
No. Properly just means removed. Doesn't mean a doctor.
No, Clive, I don't want to die. I don't want to die, Clive. Clive, you don't have no idea.
You will not die from getting a goddamn skin tag removed.
You reckon?
Absolutely.
I'm not going to do it cheap. Okay, we're going to do it properly because
No, you will do it cheap, and then you will keep the extra. You will the extra
first of all,
the extra $480.
That was not the horn. The horns are a separate thing altogether.
You reckon this pizza is bad for you or not?
No.
Fuck me dead.
What do you think?
I feel my arteries getting clogged just by watching this.
Motherfuck, that's got to be a free healthcare. Yeah. Lift that grease down. Look. Or, okay, you're right. Here's what we'll do. I'll come over. I will come over.
No, I'm going to see a doctor next week.
With my straight razors, and then I'll get a soldering iron and cauterize them.
I'm going to see a doctor next week. Done. Doctor's going to be seen. Mind you, I don't know if it's going to improve my dating chances. Nothing will do that.
You see, what I'll even do is I'll even do up a little elaborate like horn guillotine.
Now I want to talk to you guys. Clive, I want to talk to you. What modern watch, if you said they could have any watch you wanted, what would you take? And Jin, what would you take? I reckon the 5170 is a fucking cool watch. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'd have to think about that. I'm still depressed about you being hornless. I mean, my days are numbered. I mean, what the hell am I going to talk about? Nothing. Watches?
What would you get, Clive? Any watch, if you had a chance to get any watch?
I guess maybe a vintage Rolex with horned lugs.
No, a new one.
Hey, I just got 400 is the record super chat for all watch channels.
Yes, it is.
But on the other hand, it's actually pathetically small amount for bodily mutilation.
Well, I was too scared to go to the doctors. I do need to do something.
Okay, Archie. Okay, guys, if you want Archie to castrate himself, I want you to super chat $500.
Clive, what is your dream watch? I want to ask you this. What is the dream watch for Clivers?
Or you could super chat me $75, and I'll just use more razors. The first few will wear out, but eventually, the rest of the money will be used for alcohol for Archie.
Tell me this, Clive. Dream watch. Is it a Rolex? Is it a Patek? What is it? What is it you want? What is it you want?
Maybe a Long A1.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Heil Trump.
Bington Yang. Oh, I thought you froze up for a second. Okay. Yep. Super chatted. Yeah, $400 was super chatted yesterday. That means that you'll have to be on. You'll have to be on tomorrow, Archie, because he has to super chat the other 100.
Exactly. I got to say to you, Clive, I'm really disappointed that you're getting satisfied with your watches. What does that mean? Why?
I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed that you're giving up your personality for $500. I mean, that's a trademark.
You reckon?
That's a trademark. It's the end of an era.
I need the money.
Oh, okay. Alternatives. We could explore other alternatives to money, though. Now, coin has already left the station. It's too late. However, the place where you're going to be probably more than likely going in a few weeks, there is an alternative currency that is available there. It's called Buttcoin. And, I think you could probably make all sorts of money out of Buttcoin.
Here we go. Vintigny. 5196 for everyday wear. 5119 for black tie. I don't like the lugs. I don't like the lugs on the 5119. Do you like the lugs?
Oh, but the hobnail bezel in yellow gold, the 5119 Calatrava, I mean, that is the perfect black tie watch. I mean, nothing says gentleman like a 5119 Calatrava.
How many black tie events have you gone to?
I mean, I go to like a couple a year.
Like what?
Not that often. So
like what?
And I usually wear like a vintage like IWC or Omega dress watch. When I get my pole router, I'll wear that 18K.
What sort of
rose
black
gold.
tie events are these?
You know, it's just the sort of typical bullshit charity events and stuff.
Vin Tenier, can I ask you something now that I think you're super rich? You ever see that movie Eyes Wide Shut with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman?
No, I haven't. And I'm not super rich.
Okay.
I just have a jar.
Do the super rich go to these orgies, drunken orgies? Or that's just the movies?
I have never met someone who does, but there could be.
Well, if they did, if they say, well, we go to these secret orgies, they would be secret now, would they? Right?
I'm just asking.
Yeah. Now, actually, for these secret orgies, is it like demonic or satanic? Do they do anything at the beginning of them, like, I don't know, sacrifice a live minotaur or anything? Or
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to work out. That movie. You seen the movie Eyes Wide Shut, Clive?
I have not. I've seen references to it, but I've never watched the complete movie.
It's got
Is Nicole Kidman naked in it?
Yep.
Well, I will definitely have to check it out then. I actually met her husband once. He's a country music singer.
Ah, he's a cool guy.
He's a hell of a cool guy.
How did you meet him?
I cannot tell you.
Okay. He's a very cool guy.
Really was. Really was.
Tom was a bit weird, but...
Well, yes.
I don't know Tom, but... Hey, Vin, have you met any celebrities in your life?
I have met a few, actually. I met... so, sorry. My screen is... oh, there we go. I used to go to racetracks all the time in the U.S., so to Keeneland, to Santa Anita, and I owned a share in a horse at a time.
Whoa.
And
whoa. Time out. Let's jump to more important questions. You are gonna videotape the horns being removed for Patreon viewers, right?
Of course, yes.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah, totally. You gotta totally do that one. I would probably join your Patreon just to watch that.
Mm.
And
if they super chat extra, will you do it without anesthesia?
No.
Yeah.
I'm scaredy cat.
I'd say another
$500.
No. You can't pass up anything for money. I mean, how much would it cost for you to give up the anesthetic?
Okay.
5170 with the baguette diamonds.
Eric Stoltz. Oh.
It needs to have the baguette diamonds, by the way.
Seiko Turtle more than IWC ETA shitter.
IWC. IWC is a quality watch.
Yeah. I mean, as I was saying last week, the IWC Da Vinci Perpetual Calendar is actually based off a 7750 manual wind movement.
Mm.
Right.
They took the rotor off. They added their own perpetual calendar in-house module on top of it.
Yeah.
And that's a fucking cool watch.
So, Vin, who was the celebrity you met?
So I was at Santa Anita Park a couple years ago, back in about 2015. I met at the Chandelier Room. I actually sat right beside Jennifer Lawrence.
Really?
Who's that? I don't watch TV.
You're kidding, right? J-Lo? You don't know who J-Lo is? No, that's Jennifer
I don't
Lopez.
watch TV.
You ever seen the Hunger Games?
You know that honey girl? What's that honey girl? I'd rather sit next to her. Honeysuckle? What's her name?
No idea who you're talking about. Let me see.
Honey, you know that honey girl, the honeysuckle girl. What's her name? Vin. You know that one who does a little bit of erotic films?
Well, I know the name that has been on.
Have you sat next to her?
The last few weeks.
She's
I
really
have
cool.
not. I actually haven't even looked up the name because I was kind of scared to look up the name.
$5, Philip DeFrey.
Thank you.
Sugar Cookie.
Harriet
Sugar Cookie, yeah.
Cookie. Yes.
She's fucking beautiful.
I actually have not even looked up the name yet because
she is beautiful. She's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life.
I'll look it up once I get my personal computer back.
And Archie's seen plenty of beautiful Asian women, some of which who do not even have penises.
You know the whole ladyboy thing. You know, as someone who has been to Bangkok, the bangers several times, the whole ladyboy thing is way overblown. I mean, and also when I first went to Bangkok, you know, I would see sort of guys who look like Archie walking down the street, you know, with their
You mean horned?
Well done. I would see guys walking down the street, you know, who look like Archie from, you know, Australia or from, you know, the UK or the US, walk down the street with their so-called like 20-year-old girlfriends. And I would be so disgusted by that. But, you know, once you go back many times, that's actually such a small part of the experience there.
I know. That's what's so funny about it. Guys, just quickly, someone did say, Archie, you did go to school with a famous Hollywood actress. Yes, I did. Jacinta Barrett.
No idea who that is.
She was in the, what's those movies? The Bridget Jones Diary.
Still no idea who that is.
She's a B-grade actress, okay? She's B-grade, okay? But
you mean Brisbane grade?
Actually, she's almost pretty famous. She's a multi-millionaire. She's a lot more successful than me, hoffing down pizzas for $30. Can you believe that?
I mean, the standard to be more successful than Archie Luxury is
it's pretty low. There's cockroaches.
Not exactly high.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Having surgery for $400, surgeries, risky experimental surgeries, and huffing down pizza and drinks for
experimental surgeries. You mean minor dermatological procedures?
We gotta sell it up. We gotta sell up.
No, well, actually, it's only risky if the people super chat the additional
Miller, that's true. There was also a famous porn star there. Yes.
For $500 additional dollars for no anesthesia, guys, on film. Archie gets the foreigners removed. Additional $500 without anesthesia on film.
Interesting.
Yes.
Fool, I tell you what, guys, it's pretty nasty stuff. I've got some nasty stuff happening.
You will hear in about 20 minutes. Guys,
I want to ask you this. Could you ever have one watch to stop the lust? I want to ask you this, Tanzil. I want to ask you this. So what's your name? Vin. I can understand why it's V. It's Jin Phil. I don't understand how the fuck I get Vin out of that. Can I ask you that?
No, because Vin Nguyen is the name he chooses. Kind of like Archie Luxury, Paul Pluta, and I was going to make another Ladyboy reference, but I'm getting tired of it by now myself.
I got to tell you this. Yeah. Clive, think about this. If I sold every watch I had, hypothetically speaking, if I got a 5170, what would you say to that, Jin?
I would say that, I mean, that's it. That's the end game.
A 5170.
Yeah, you don't need anything else. I mean, the only other watch that could even compete with that is like an 1815 chrono, a Lunga 1815.
What do you think's cooler?
I mean, as far as the movement, the beauty of looking at it from the back, I think the 1815 is better. But I think the 5170 it wears a lot better on the wrist. It's a slimmer movement.
Tell me this: how does
it's
my
a
world
Patek for fuck's sake.
how does my world time compared to say a 5170?
Wait. How much extra for you to eat the horns once they're removed?
We're not going to do that, Clive. Clive, we're not going to do that. I'm going to go and see a proper doctor. We're going to
Yeah, who will cut the horns off and then like fillet them in a nice.
No.
Yeah,
That's it. Clive, we're following through. This has been serious.
With some fava beans.
This is life-changing surgeries.
We will have them with some fava beans and a proper Chianti.
I'm also going to charge, Clive. I'm going to charge next week. We're going to do $500 and I'll get a prostate test done. Because I've been scared shitless of doing that.
Well, okay. Well, look. What if the person doing it? What if the doctor was Asian and got into a dress? Would that make you feel more?
No. We're going. This is not a sexual thing. We are having surgery done. We are getting this done. So this is going to be serious. Now, I want to ask you, Clive, how would you feel if I sold everything I owned? So just before I do that, Jin, how does my world time compared to a 5170? It's a shitter. Tell me the truth.
No, a lot of people talk shit about your world time. I actually like it. I think
I fucking like it myself.
For the price, for 20 grand US, I would buy.
It's pretty good. You'd buy that?
Yeah.
Would you get that one or the bigger one, the 5-1? That's a 5110. They got a 5130 and they got a 5230. Which is the pick out of those three?
I don't think there's anything wrong with 37 mil. I think it's a great size. It's a gentleman's size. You don't want something too big. You don't want a 40 mil dress watch. I mean, 40 mil is sort of like the maximum. You don't want something. You don't want a huge fucking solid gold dress watch. I mean, that makes you look like a drug dealer or some person who has no class. You want to sort of be traditional.
Jeez, that's very deep. Clivey.
Yeah.
What do you think if I sold everything and bought one watch?
No, I think you should go the opposite. I think you should start at the bottom and work up. Broaden the appeal of your channel, broaden your audience, because you have the experience of higher end and luxury watches. You could then go into the middle or even the lower end of the field and basically pick out the wheat from the chaff. You can make the true recommendations and say, maybe you could have Doug DeMuro audiences.
Okay. We just had a good comment there. Arch has a 37 mil and he has no class. Thank you. Very true point there indeed there. You can't buy class or a lack of it.
Okay, now Jim Bastion only had 1 point. It'll take 20 seconds to dehorn Archie. Yeah, but that's only part of it, because even after dehorning, you actually have to get the skillet to just the point where water will sizzle, but not pool, to where it'll literally fly across the dial.
Clyde, would you ever get one watch? Sell all your garbage off and get one.
No.
I think Jin, he could do it if he got a vintage Daytona. Clyde, vintage Daytona, I reckon that's you.
Robert Padilla suggests start getting a Tissot T-Touch in Certina.
I mean, Clyde, seriously.
No. The time to get a Daytona is past. you don't follow the herd. You do not follow the herd. You go before the
6263. I mean, yeah, they're expensive now, but they're not. You have to know what you're doing to even arrive at the 6263. It's not just anyone will know what a 6263 Daytona is.
It's a cool watch bar, don't you think?
Maybe.
Jin, tell me this. Would you rather have a world time or a 6263?
I think I would rather have a Zenith Elite hand wound in rose gold. Or maybe a Glashütte Pano Reserve.
Jin, how about you?
Well, I would actually love a Glashütte Panamanic Lunar or a Pano Reserve. But I think, actually I tried on the JLC Tribute.
What's going on here? Our numbers are dying like fucking flies. We were at 220. Now we're down to 181. Fuck me, Dad. What's happening? Are they going to bed, these people?
Could be. Clyde, sous vide the horns. Ooh, yeah, that would actually, yeah.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, that would work, yeah.
How much do we need to super chat for you to actually eat them, Clive?
Fuck that. No, how much are you going to have to get paid for me to eat them?
Yes.
Infinite amount of money, because no. See, I've already got, all I have to do is get with, no, I need smaller bags for the horns. But yeah, it could work. That could seriously work. So, I actually think we should feed them to you. Kind of like having a cow that's just given, had a calf eat the afterbirth.
Ooh.
I think it should be the same thing.
I tell you what, guys. Let's wrap this show up here today. I think you guys are getting tired. The audience is they're dropping like flies now. I want to say thank you so much, Jin, for coming on. And tell me this, seriously.
There's another alternative currency you could look into.
What's that?
Where you're going. It's called cigarettes.
Cigarettes. I don't smoke. You know that, cigarettes?
That's perfect. That means it's perfect that you won't spend your own money, where you're going.
And once you're in prison, I guarantee you that they will be useful.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. You don't want to quit? Let's keep chatting. No need to chat now. We can keep going. Do you want to chat or stay? What do you want to do, guys? You tell me.
Do we want to chat or stay? I mean, that's the same damn thing. That's not a choice.
Would you like to leave or stay?
Ving, what do you want to do? Do you want to?
Well, Vin, why don't you ask some questions? If you want us
to stay on, send a super chat.
Send a super chat. If you want us to stay on, send a super chat. Yes, thank you. Hey, fuck me dead. That's why you get invited to black tie shit.
If you want Archie to eat his own horns, super chat.
Super chat now, guys. Come on.
See ya.
Oh!
Here we go.
Online auction for the
Steve
corn.
Camasso.
Online auction. Okay,
Archie.
yeah.
It depends if I get them. I'll ask the doctor. I'll ask the doctor if I can get them. Okay.
Oh, of course you can get them.
Now, Vin, I want to. You ask some questions about watches. I want to talk high end. Okay. What do you think? Here we go. Read that one, Clivey.
Oh wait. What do you think of Watch Comp selling used watches?
Who is Watch Comp?
I don't know. If only we knew someone that knew a lot about luxury watches.
AP getting into the used business and stuff.
I think it's disgusting.
Watch companies. Okay, watch companies.
Watch company. I think it's disgusting. I don't understand. Like Vacheron did it tastefully in New York, but I think the problem is these Swiss are so greedy.
Oh, Herman Ingram. So I saw Kenny Nguyen today. Hey, Herman, okay, guys, if you see Kenny Nguyen, you need to say, start sponsoring Archie again.
Thank you very much. Yes, I love Kenny. I still recommend him. He's a lovely guy. Watch companies selling used watches. I don't know what to say. How can AP be prestigious when they're dealing in used cars? I mean, I don't know what to say. It's just
actually, guys,
crazy.
What I suggest is you go to Jewelers on Time with a stack of cash and act like you're going to buy a watch, and then say, you know, I was going to totally buy this Rolex from you, but then I found out that you actually unsubbed. You quit sponsoring Archie Luxury, and because of that, I'm boycotting you.
And until you start, they're my friends still. I don't wish them any harm, but if it
do you
works,
wish to get sponsored? Do you wish to get a sponsorship deal again?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, it's funny. I really haven't heard anything from Duty Robson in a couple of weeks now. Nothing.
Ah, fuck. Where's he gone? I love that guy.
Actually, it's just like it's like, well, I used to, yeah, he's
at Baselworld. He's at Baselworld.
Yeah, probably doing a bunch of cool shit too. Well, anyway,
he's a cool guy.
Well, actually, and we're talking about that with I was talking about that with Duty Robson, and he was basically saying it's their way to cut the sharks and the resellers out. He basically thinks it's actually pro-consumer.
Yeah, the only reason they're doing it is they think there's money in it. They're not interested in the consumer.
There's money. Of course there's money in it, but they want to capture the money. But when you think about it, if you could get a slightly used, in this case, an AP Royal Oak, wouldn't it be better to get it through the manufacturer itself and get a warranty and have it certified than getting it through, you know, E-Ladyboy or Homa Shop?
Well, it depends on how cheap they're going to do it, but
let's just say they even do it for the same. I mean, I don't think they would do it. They
can't do anything cheap. They can't do nothing cheap.
But they can't charge more for a used watch than they would for a new one, right?
Possibly. Nothing. I don't ever trust it. I think it's all dodgy myself. What do you think? Would you buy? Have you ever been to the New York? New York has got the Vacheron. They've got the special second-hand vintage pieces.
I've never been to the Vacheron boutique in New York. I've been to the Vacheron boutique in Toronto. I've been to a couple of boutiques in New York. I've been to the Longa one. That was amazing. Was something else.
They had second-hand watches for sale at Lange?
No, they didn't.
No.
At least I didn't see any.
Do they give much discount at these boutiques?
I mean, at the boutiques, at the company boutiques, they generally don't discount because they
discounts.
Jay Halls basically says, correct, Clive. It's the GameStop used game scenario, but what they're trying to do is stop third parties from buying up the used watches or the slightly used watches and selling them for a premium over, selling them from a premium over even the new MSRP. So if it either gives more people the chance more to buy the same watch without paying really overly inflated resale prices or shark prices, or for the same price, except it would come with be certified and come with a dealer warranty, wouldn't that be a win for consumers?
I agree. What do you think of Patek raising the price of the Nautilus by 30%?
Well, they have to, because really, I mean, isn't the Nautilus and the into a much lesser, Aquanaut, aren't those the only ones that are really selling it either?
What do you think of that, Jin?
Well, I mean, it's a total cash grab, but from a business perspective, it makes sense.
Would you buy one?
I've never really been a fan of the Nautilus.
I've never been I would buy the.
Doesn't do it for me.
I always wanted a Patek in a precious metal.
I think that's the same for me. For Patek, I want
you want something
like 5170 or an annual calendar or world time. If I want to steal like super high-end luxury watch, I would buy a Royal Oak. I think that
Well, on the other, but why even the Royal Oak? But you want it because it's the Gerald Genta 70s integrated bracelet, that whole design, that whole aesthetic, right? Right?
No, I mean, I think the Royal Oak.
Or is it just because, you want the watch because or is it just because you want the watch because everyone else wants the watch?
No, I mean, if I wanted the watch because everyone else wanted it, I would like the Nautilus too. But I just, the Nautilus doesn't really do it for me.
Hmm.
The Royal Oak does.
Royal Oak is a magic watch. 15400 you're talking?
Yeah.
They're being assholes. AP are being assholes. You know, with the 15400, you can only buy the bluey grey dial in boutiques at full price now.
Well, yeah, because
the blue dial.
literally,
it's just the boutique only dial now.
What a bunch of assholes, don't you think?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just typical Swiss bullshit. What do you expect them to do? I mean, start giving charities? Start becoming communists and start giving watches away for free?
Hey, here we go, Clive. Peter Cobbs just send a super chat.
Any updates on the Uber Oki collection review? Or are there still IRS issues pending? No, I just don't. You know, to be honest, the collection is in flux right now. The capacitor is, the flux capacitor is also acting up. So this is not the right time. Also, a lot of my stuff from Uber Oki is vintage.
What about Uber Oki?
Archie,
I think he's talking about Uber Oki's collection, not yours. Uber Oki's collection. Or he doesn't show it to anyone.
No, actually, I really do need to go out there. I really do need to go out there and look it over and, yeah.
How is he going? Is he okay?
Yeah, actually. Yeah, so far just fine.
You know, when you die, Clive, what watch do you want to be wearing when you finally end life?
Interesting question.
I want a 5170 on my wrist so I can time it to the last second.
I don't think it'll really matter at that point.
What about you, Jin?
I think it's tough to decide between an Explorer 1 or a Vulcan Cricket.
Tell me this. Could you ever see yourself buying a 5170? I mean, it's just a... Sorry.
Hey, can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
We're talking about the Vulcan Cricket. We're also talking... That reminds me, because Max, your youngest super fan.
Ah, Max. I love Max.
Well, you know what he really wants for his birthday?
What's that?
And keep in mind, this kid already has a series collection.
Yes.
He wants... Can you do another Archie Luxury Monsanto River Rat?
I've had Alzheimer's lately. I can certainly do one for him. I'll do a special Max edition. Does he want me to do a Max edition?
Probably, yeah. That'll stop him from flipping it.
Let me show you the base. I got some very high-end Swiss watch bases that I'm going to use.
Oh, did I tell you what I call Max?
What's that?
He's my Hebra.
Hebra. Why is that?
Hebra. Well, he's Jewish. He's a friend. Hebra.
He's a cool guy. I love Max.
He is incredibly cool.
He's a really nice guy.
Max is he's a fun kid. I like him a lot.
He's really cool.
Okay, and Christopher Shade, that is a girl. That is a girl in the painting. It's not a poster. It's actually a painting.
That was painted by one of your clients.
It was painted by one of my clients that I actually kept from prison. He did a very famous introspective by the Flaming Lips. Very, rock band, by the rock band, the Flaming Lips, and they love his work.
Wow.
You know, Garbage Fire is getting a house.
Yeah, that's not that expensive in Oklahoma, is it? But still a very good achievement. A very good achievement. Very good achievement. Maybe you should go back. No.
No. Well, I could. Here's the thing. She actually told me she's getting a house like a mile and a half from my office.
Yeah, you'd have to sign a prenup. She's not going to be that silly.
Maybe.
Garbage
Okay.
Fire, if you're watching, get him to sign a prenup.
If she does it topless, I'll probably sign. And never mind. No, she don't do it. I'll sign anything she wants if she's not wearing it. Okay, sorry. They're awesome. I call them the Awesome Twins.
No, Clive is in a different jurisdiction. He can't possibly represent me.
Okay.
Different country, different everything.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's my fucking house. Oh, okay. Oh, I think that was a no, Clive.
I think it was a no too, but no. But no, actually, she is. Okay.
Here's from
my dad died last month of COPD from smoking. I miss him dearly. Give up the vaping. Well, okay, T-Gump, you got to walk before you can crawl. At least I'm giving up the smoking. So
I got to tell you, my friend Murray, who died, he never smoked much. He had an odd cigarette, but he actually died of lung cancer.
Yeah, you don't have to smoke to die of lung cancer.
No, I know that, but he worked at a big mine called the Mount Isa Mines, and
oh yeah,
I think, but he was actually a negotiator, as he used to deal with the unions. So it's yeah, very, very. Whew, it's a nasty thing, I think. But I do worry about you, Clive. You are smoking a lot. You're sucking that vape. You're really vaping that thing like there's no tomorrow. Mind you, vaping is a lot better than cigarettes. Vaping is a lot better than cigarettes.
Lost Survivor. Whoa, someone gave $400 super chat. Now, guys, if you want Archie to actually eat the horns or to have the procedure done without anesthesia, it's another $500.
Thank you, Vintenya. Yes, that's a very good comment there. T. Gump, thank you for your support. That's very humbling.
Yes.
Yeah,
now,
man,
Cracker Toad has a good question. How much does Cracker Toad have to super chat to get you to shove a vintage Hamilton up your ass?
The good thing is with these small watches, it could probably fit, you know? And you could just pull it out.
Oh, damn. Damn. Oh man, she's getting feisty. She's getting feisty.
Oh,
I'm saying for sucking on something he can't have right now. Well, that's this vape would have to be a hell of a lot bigger to compensate. Yeah.
She was always a cool lady. We never really disliked her, did you?
No, actually, no.
It was more her dog was part of the trouble, wasn't it?
Well, let's not even go into. Okay, let's do it at Robin C. Let's see what Robin C is saying.
Yes, have a look.
Oh, Robin C is saying, "Let's get married, no prenup." Okay, Robin C, go for it. Anyway, Clyde got served. Yeah, you're damn right. I got it. Okay. Herman Ingram, pot benign, tobacco equals poison. Try eating tobacco. And vintage Rolex, yeah, I hate, yeah, really, yeah. Yeah, it ought to be Hotsy instead of Hatsy. But, what are we talking about? Oh, why I'm giving up luxury watches.
Yes, this is terrible. You're going into other hobbies.
Yeah, actually.
What hobbies are you thinking about going into? You've done razors. You've done
Pins.
Yeah. What else?
I don't know.
You want to learn to fly?
Could do.
I'll teach you.
You can fly.
What?
There you go. You got an offer. You can become a pilot.
No, I can actually teach you to fly if you want.
Do tobacco edibles instead of vaping? Damn.
Hobbies generally include hands, ladies. Huh? What does that mean? That sounds a bit.
I don't know, actually.
Since when weren't big breasts in style?
Yeah, they were always. Yeah.
They have always been
Always.
in style.
Yeah. Her putt. Okay. 2 hands. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Hobbies include, okay, generally two hands.
Oh,
I think,
and
yeah, sorry.
you remember you remember last week when I talked about the Rolex 6694, the oyster
Yes.
date?
Yes,
And
yes,
I
yes,
said
yes,
that
yes.
was Roger Smith's first watch.
Yes.
Roger Smith is actually the protege of George Daniels, the legendary watchmaker who.
Yes. George Daniels, he invented the coaxial escape movement. Yes.
Yeah. And Roger Smith, his first watch ever was a Rolex 6694.
Wow.
And his daily wear watch is an Explorer 114270.
Wow. Amazing stuff.
So if I'm given a choice,
I think he's a real practical guy.
Yeah, well, and that actually says a lot. Now, so if I'm given a choice, like I said, opportunity cost. You get one thing and it costs you the opportunity to get something else. So for the same money, roughly, should I put that money towards the 14270 near me? Yeah. Or should I get the Speedy 321?
Yeah.
Get the Speedy 321, Clive.
Yeah. I mean, as I told you, a 321 Speedmaster doesn't come around every day. So.
No. Well, and here's the funny part is I'm actually, one of the things I saw was a comment. Oh, the horns aren't going anywhere. Mark my words, says Herman Ingram. Okay. Well, one of the things here's a comment I saw is like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, about choices. Said watches are like buses. Another one always comes along. That's actually a nice thought. That's a comforting thought.
Amazing stuff. Would you
now,
ever
guys?
Go? Yeah.
Now, guys, well, actually, okay, and actually, Garbage Fire, or whatever she's called now, is really into Omegas. Would love to have a Seamaster 300M or better yet, an Explorer Man on the Moon. Not Explorer Man on the Moon, Speedmaster Man on the Moon.
Wow. I would ask her out there, Clive, but I don't ever date my friends' exes. It's poor form.
Right. Oh, she'd chew you up, man. No. She would chew you up. And, you know, like I said, she's also Greek. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but anyway, guys, we want to go ahead and call it a night?
Sure.
Okay. Vintage. Okay. Vintage Rolex watch. It says Rolex, Clyde. You'll get fucked on anything else. Okay. Now look, vintage Rolex watches. Speedy 321. Come on.
Thank you.
Come fucking on.
Thank you, Hatsy. We love you. I really do love you, Hatsy. You're a great girl. Thank you for coming on because yeah, I would actually date her, but I never date a friend's ex because it just leads to too much trouble. Unless they're really busty, Clyde. That's the only exceptions to the rule I make there. I got to be completely frank there, you know. And I could be looking for a home to stay. My lease is coming up 2020. Yeah, we'll have to think about that, Clivey. But yeah, I can't ever hurt a friend. I can never double stab a friend. So
okay, cool.
Ooh, she's lovely, isn't she? Lovely. She's very cool.
She actually has a great sense of humor.
She is very cool sense of humor.
She's got a great sense of humor and other great attributes. Okay, Rabbi Kahane. Who's Rabbi Kahane?
I don't know. But Clive, let's wrap this baby up. Thank you so much. I'm going to press stop now. Thank you, guys. Let's press stop. And we'll be on tomorrow. You want to come on tomorrow? Come on tomorrow. We'll be doing the show same time as today. What do you reckon, CLIVEY?
Yeah.
Okay, pressing stop now.